What is up, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome to Optimal Self Live. Thanks for joining us. As always, thanks for being here. And as always, let's get after it. So I have a statement for you today, but I want you to think about something really quick because there's a lot going on in our world. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things that people are dealing with on a regular basis. And sometimes we get a little bit out of whack. Sometimes things just don't go how they should or for us, right? Some things it's just not perfect. And some days we're just overwhelmed. We might even have a bout of depression. We might even have a bout of just not wanting to do what we need to do when we know we should do it to be productive, right? That might happen. But I want to tell you today, it's okay to not be okay. Just take a second. Think about that for a second. I want everybody listening today. I want everybody here. I know that this world and I know that life can really come at us and things can challenge us in ways that maybe we're just not prepared for. And depending on how you handle it, depending on what you've done, depending on how you've trained and controlled your mind, depends on how we handle those situations. But no matter what it is, no matter the overwhelm, no matter whatever that thing that's happening, I want you to know it's okay to not be okay. To just take a second, right? To just really understand and breathe, right? That's what I want you to do. So let's go over some ways. When you're having that feeling, when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling like, oh my goodness, I just don't know if I can get through this. I don't know if I can get through this day. I don't know if I can get through this moment. I want you to take a second. I'm going to give you 3 distinct ways to change your state to fix it, right? To not fix the overwhelm, to not fix what may have happened if it's a circumstance, but literally change how I deal with it. Right? Number 1, I want you to breathe. Literally take deep breaths in your nose, out your mouth, hold them, get deep, diaphragmatic breathing, get deep into it. Exhale, let it go. What I want to do is challenge myself to create a sense of calm. Just create a slight sense of calm so that I can get some clarity. Right? So number 1 in our title, it's okay to not be okay. That's true. But first, we're going to fix it. We're not going to stay in that. We're not going to stay in that state. We are going to instantly work to change our state. People call it meditation. People call it mindfulness. Whatever it is, doesn't matter what you call it. What I call it is intentional breathing. Create a sense of calm so I can gain clarity on what? Maybe not on the situation, but what I'm gaining clarity on is my own emotions, my own feelings inside of me, right? Number 2, change your environment. If you're sitting in your house, if you're in your bedroom, if you're here, right? If I'm having that moment here in my office, what do I have to do? I've got to change the environment. I got to get out of here for a split second. Go for a walk. What's great? Get some fresh air. Hopefully where you are at this time, if you're hearing this right now, it doesn't matter where you are, what it is, get some sunlight. Let that sun pierce that skin for a split second. Go for that walk. Breathe through the walk. But number 2, more than anything, you have to change your environment. You can't sit in the exact same position that you were. In order to change, first, we got to change our state by breathing. Second, we got to change our environment. Because when we do those 2 things, it's going to allow me to get in touch with how I truly and where I need to go to respond as the best version of me. Because no circumstance is going to dictate or going to take me away from that. And when it does, and when I feel it happening, I have to be in control. I get to control it. Let's control some controllables. We can control our breathing to change our state. We can change our environment. And then finally, number 3 is I want to create and I want to say a positive statement. What could that be? What is that statement? Right? Some of you guys that are here with us, we call them I am statements at Optimal Self. We want to create statements that say, I am. Who am I? What am I capable of? And the things that you have to do, it's got to be meaningful, and there's got to be a commitment to it. So number 3, create and say it. People say it today. You're going to hear it all over the internet as affirmations, right? That we have to say. And I'm not saying do not try to confuse yourself. Do not try to fool yourself. Whatever that circumstance, whatever it is, I just need to change my environment. I need to change my state. And then I need to create a statement that is powerful to me, that is positive to me, whatever that is, knowing I can get through it. One of my favorites I'm going to share with you right now on the screen is by a gentleman named Hal Elrod, a couple best-selling books, or actually multiple best-selling books. And one of the I am statements that he uses is, I am just as worthy, capable, and deserving of achieving everything I want in my life as anyone else on earth. And today, I am committed to proving it through my actions. Think about that. You're having a bad day. There's something overwhelming you. There's something going on. There's a circumstance that's making me feel uneasy, that's making me feel sad, angry, emotional, whatever it is. I gotta breathe. I gotta change the environment. And then I gotta create that statement that I can say to myself, because I am just as worthy, just as capable and deserving of achieving everything I want in my life. And today I am committed to proving it through my actions. Be powerful, be positive, challenge yourself to front load it, to understand, to give yourself the opportunity to truly be the best version of you, right? So I'm going to recap really quick with you. It's okay to not be okay. We're going to have those moments. We're going to have those days, but we can't sulk in them. We can't sit in them. We can't let them define us. No circumstance is ever going to define you. You have the control. What do we do first? We breathe. We create that sense of calm. We change our state. We get a little clarity on our emotions, so that we can react and we can respond and we can be the best version of ourselves. Number 2, you're going to change your environment. You're going to get up, you're going to go for a walk, you're going to move from that room to another room if that's all you can do, whatever it is. But change your environment. If you can get that sun on that skin, man, how powerful that is. And then finally, we're going to create and say that positive statement, that I am statement. Because I'm telling you right now, if you do these 3 things, the moment you're feeling overwhelmed, the moment if you're sitting there right this second, feeling depressed and feeling hopeless, this is your opportunity to challenge yourself, to say, no, this isn't going to be me. This isn't going to define me. I do have goals. I do have standards. I do have boundaries. And guess what? And I'm just as capable and deserving of achieving what I want as anyone else. But I am so committed to proving it by my actions, because you've got to put action behind what you do. You got to do it. If it's okay to not be okay, you can take that on for a minute. You can feel it, absorb it. And you got to take action, meaning go breathe, meaning change your environment, meaning create that statement. All right? That's what I got for you. If you want more, if the I am statement is hitting you right now and you're like, man, I want to learn more, just jump over to optimalself.today. That's all you have to do. There's a free course in there. It's literally an identity creator course. And I'm going to walk you through how to create powerful, positive I am statements so that you can get up and you can say them every day and you can write them every day and you can see them every day and you can get on that journey of being the best version of you. And listen, you're not the only one feeling that way. And like I said, it's okay to not be okay. But there's somebody in your life right now that's probably feeling the same way. Let them know, hey, it's okay to not be okay. But I am not going to stand by and let you sit there and diminish it. Here's an opportunity. Share it with them. Sit together. Be accountable. Create your statements together. Say them to each other together. I'm telling you right now, some of the biggest thought leaders, some of the most powerful people in the world today that are running the businesses that are changing the world are the ones that can truly believe in themselves by committing to the actions that it takes, by having the goals. And yeah, focusing on your breathing, getting out of your own way, change that state, change your life, and be the best version of you. All right, there you go. Jump on over, get it. It's there for you. Please like, comment, share, whatever it is. The more you do it, the more people we help. Let's go touch 1 million people together. Let's change the world. Let's put a smile on somebody's face today. All right? I hope it has put a smile on yours. As always, I'll see you tomorrow.